Hey guys, welcome to LaMeel Magic. I am LaMeel, and I'm back with another weekly oracle card prediction for you. And this week is the new year. This week is us ending a decade, us ending a year, and us ending a month, right? So there's a lot of ending and a huge beginning happening. I got a lot of extra cards out here today. So please, if you are enjoying my oracle card readings, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you get notified when I go live and when I upload a new video. All the other information that you're going to need is down in the description box. I want to thank everyone who watches the videos, who's been subscribing, all of the inboxes I've gotten on Instagram. Please connect with me there. And I'm going to just jump right in because we are ending on a high note, I'm sure, and we are starting a whole new decade. And there we go. So let's just jump right in. So if you're new to my readings, usually it has developed into a card a day, and sometimes there are multiple cards for that day. And here we actually have some bonus cards to kind of bring the meaning of what is happening throughout the week together. Now, this is New Year's, and it has citrine on it. So let's see what this is all about. Let's see how we are starting off today, our Sunday, the Chariot. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. You're celebrating accomplishments and being in the spotlight. So you've come out of Christmas and things are good, right? You are being celebrated. You've got some success. Maybe you've got a great bonus, something of that nature. But you're coming off, we are all coming off of Christmas on a real high note. So come Monday, you're reaching out to others for assistance. Okay, so this card was in last week's reading. This is not the time to make a career change, okay? There may be a few financial delays, but there is someone in your life who can help you with this, all right? So this was the latter half of last week. It was in the reading. I'll put the link in the description. So, but when you look at there, Sunday, Monday, come Tuesday, which is my favorite day of the week, news worth celebrating, announcements, weddings, graduations, our births, and friends to cherish, which is very interesting because last week, remember, through Christmas, Christmas Eve, you needed to let go of some stuff and let go of things that were no longer serving you. And on Christmas, it said that you were going to go ahead and commit to that relationship and that person, so that you guys could live your dreams. So news worth celebrating already. So you can see how this is definitely coming in from last week. A lot of that energy is still spilling over into the early part of our last week of the year. And this is New Year's Eve right here. So there's some great news. There's something worth celebrating, and some type of big announcement. So maybe some people are getting engaged. Maybe some people are getting promised to get engaged because they had those relationship issues to work through, that got worked through last week. And no one's making a career change right this minute. And you may not have the financial flow that you want, but remember, there is somebody in your life, more than likely it's a person that you are in a relationship with that is there to help you with this, right? So you're gonna celebrate, everybody's gonna be very, very happy. It's gonna be a very, very good New Year's Eve. And let's see, New Year's Day has two cards. My fingernails. Okay. So the dreamer, it says, embrace your true purpose, being an adventurer, and begin a new adventure and trust yourself. So again, this says it's set up, universe, I just love you. It's set up so beautifully, right? Because you've got this new relationship. You've got some really great announcement, such as a wedding or a birth to celebrate, and you need to trust yourself, okay? And it's telling you no more procrastination. Your power comes from making decisions. Confusion or only arise from over analyzing your options. Begin something new. Make the decision and do it, whatever that is. And if you've been proposed to, if it's let's move in together, all of that type of thing, yes, make a decision and move forward. It is going to be to your benefit. And this is New Year's Day. This is the first day of a new decade. You end the decade celebrating, and you start the decade letting go of procrastination and embracing your power and starting a new adventure. Know that 2020, you can trust yourself. And this is Wednesday. So Thursday, you've got a little stress from a lot of things that are happening all at once, okay? But relax. You're very successful at multitasking, and there's going to be a sudden change of events, but you are going to be able to handle it all with grace and ease. Thursday. And Friday, we'll start here. The Princess of Summer, gentle, sensitive, kind, and experienced. A new relationship or an emotional experience. Invitations to social events, a compassionate friend that you can share your concerns with. So again, we're all in the relationships. We're all in the relationships, right? So relationships, because the summer is all about the relationships. So I'm going to do the next summer card on Friday. Open your heart to love. The beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. And I said that last week. I was pretty sure that this is someone, and we had another card on Christmas Day that said this person that you're going to do a commitment with, our help cards let us know that that was probably a person from the past. So it's the rebirth of a current one. It's the awakening of psychic abilities. Like, this is so wonderful. Okay. The Two of Autumn, which is also, we're still on Friday here, bringing fun into everything you do. Juggling multi-priorities or jobs, an exceptional task for multitasking. So there's going to be a lot going on, right, as the week ends, as the new year comes in. You've got lots here, you've got a lot of juggling here, multitasking on 2 different levels, and so expect that. It's going to be a lot going on, but you need to make sure that you are taking care of whatever this new relationship is. And as we get to Saturday, you're going to get some really great news. It's about a promotion, a scholarship, well thought out plans that go perfectly, right? And you just need a little push to get started. So you may not want to change careers, but in whatever you're doing, you're going to get some really good news about it, which is probably why last week we said it wasn't a good time, and it repeats this week. It's not a good time to change. Wait till the end of the week and get that good news. Okay? Let's see what's helping us. We've got the Nine of Winter and the King of Winter. So the Winter, unfounded fears. You're focusing on worst case scenarios and allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. Get advice from a professional and someone who's objective and unemotional. So this card here, the King of Winter, was in last week's reading, right? Before you make any decisions, and it was actually paired with this card. So before you make decisions, and you're feeling like you have some money issues, seek some advice. Just get some advice from somebody who's unattached to this scenario and see how that goes, okay? Because the reason that you want to get some advice from someone who is not attached to whatever the scenario is that you're dealing with is because your fears are unfounded. what you're thinking about, what you're worried about, it doesn't really exist. It's not there. So if you get that advice and discover, you'll discover that this is not a concern. It's not even a worry. Okay? But for this week, there's a lot of success for you. You're going to be celebrating New Year's Eve. You're going to have an amazing situation coming into New Year's Day. Really, really embracing your true purpose. Stop the procrastination, because your power comes from making a decision. And yes, there's going to be a lot of multitasking, a lot of things that need to be done coming into the new year, but you are going to be very successful at managing it. Okay? Make sure that you take time to appreciate this new budding relationship, which is probably the rebirth of a previous relationship. But take time to nurture that. That person is going to be able to help you, and you're going to get some really good news about this situation, right? So don't try to change your careers. It's not a good time, but you are going to get some really good news regarding your career. Okay? And the thing, whatever it is that you feel like is challenging you right now, seek some advice from someone that is outside of this situation, or a professional, because your fear about whatever comes up this week is unfounded. Let that fear go. Let it go. Let it go now. So just decide and resolve that this fear is, when it arises, go, oh yeah, I already know this is unfounded. I'm not going to dwell on this or allow it to grow, because once I get the information, sorry about that, once I get the information that I need, I know everything is going to be fine. So that is my Oracle card reading for December 29th through January 4th. A Happy New Year. I really am blessed and pleased that you guys are starting the new year off with me. If you found value in this Oracle reading, please subscribe, hit the bell notification, and all the ways that you can contact me, talk to me, and engage with me will be listed below. And I'll see you next week.